Hi guys, I'm recording part 2 finally. Anyways, so we're talking about traditional design. It's the part 2, and she's coming back for me. I wanted to make sure that I get all the bits and pieces. I wanted to also tell you that when it comes to traditional design, it's something that really has like a regal air about it. It's really regal, it's really royal, it's like a lot of draping, it's trim, it's passemetry, it's the tassels, it's the swoops that hold back your curtains, it's drapes that come all the way down to the floor, it's Baroque and Jacquard fabrics, you know, like, keep in mind that traditional is just like really, really, you know, there's other things that influence it, right? But it's really more about like a time, it's like really about a time period, more than anything else. So all of these beautiful textiles, if you think about modern day, right now the women are wearing like acid prints. The prints, the floral print, the animal prints are very static and strong, right? That is very indicative of traditional design. Some of those type of prints, if I'm not mistaken, they're influenced by chinoiserie, like things that came from Asia back then, you know, Hong Kong textiles and that type of thing. But traditional interior design is really going to be about all of those little extras that I just talked about. And then we did talk about pairing and then it being very, very ornate. But the other thing that I wanted to add, aside from like the moldings and the dark wood, regal, okay, and then the colors. All right. So I hope I captured everything, most of it, right? This is just so you know when you're shopping and somebody is showing you stuff, then you know. All right. Then you know, okay, no, that's not for me, because I want to be more contemporary. So then you know, like, what you're saying no to. It's the purpose of these, you know, these videos where I'm talking about traditional interior design. You're going to see a lot of natural wood, polished wood, honey-colored woods, you know, pecan, cherries, some walnuts, you know, but we are trying to make walnut very modern right now, right? Walnut is one of those wood finishes that you can use in modern design right now. It looks fantastic, you know, with black and matte rich colors and things like that. I think that I have everything. I don't want to give you more than you actually need. But I did want to run over just some other looks that fall under that. So, aside from like ancient Greek design and furniture design, then there's, you know, we were on North America the last time. So in North America, that's where the colonial came in, and the Queen Anne furniture and things like that. Those American colonial traditional vernacular furnitures and design things and pieces and case pieces, which you can still buy, you know, on the resale market. And these are our antiques now. Those were made to be interpretations of the fine furniture designs that were being made in Europe back then. So after the Pilgrims came to North America, and then, you know, they colonized themselves, and then the colonies started, you know, more and more wealthy people started to come, you know, so woodworkers and people like that, they came. So when you see furniture in like antique shops that have spindling, you know, where these things are made on a lathe, you know, so you would see them like on 4-poster beds and, you know, just like really fancy ornate type of chairs and that type of thing. You know, those are like the American versions of what was happening in Europe design-wise. Now, here in America during those times, the colonial era, they weren't doing a lot of, you know, the painting on the ceilings and the trompe l'oeil and that type of thing. they always brought in wall coverings. Wall coverings still, it crossed over. So they can kind of like jazz up their thing. But like wallpaper, that's another thing. Wallpaper is like such a traditional material. Now, yes, we are modernizing it and using it in, in newer aesthetics and more modern aesthetics. And, the fabric houses now, they have like these amazing, amazing prints. And, when you're doing your beautiful dressing room and your boudoir and all of this kind of stuff, you're going to have like amazing things that you can put on your ceiling and on your wall. But originally, wallpaper, the process of making wallpaper, the printing of wallpaper, it is really, really traditional, like caustic tile. Really traditional. If you haven't seen my video about caustic tile, you may want to consider looking at it. It's a good video. Good video. Great product. Great traditional products. Really beautiful. So traditional caustic tile. Caustic tile is a really traditional kind of material product because it's a tile. I'm trying to think what else. When we think about traditional design and furnishings, I think I covered everything. So molding. When I say molding, don't think just only cabinets. Molding on chairs, on the tables, and case pieces. So there was no built-ins back then. These were, self-standing, very ornate, decorative, types of furniture pieces. So I hope this, completes it, and I hope you find it satisfactory, and it'll guide you on when you're looking to stay away from what is it you don't want to have design-wise. All right? This is Shamani from Providence Life Design. Stay blessed.